Patients and staff alike recognize Dr. Sajen Mathews' passion for medicine and the deep dedication he has for his patients.
He is a bridge between our patients, our colleagues, and the communities.
He promotes positive attitude.
He is the glue. He is the hub of the wheel of our work experience.
He continuously amazes me, his intelligence, his compassion for his patients.
Talk about a doctor who goes the extra mile. Dr. Mathews goes the extra 100 miles.
Dr. Mathews is a joy to work with. His characteristics, his qualities include compassion. He's respectful. He shows dignity and value in every interaction he has with patients. It's a joy to work with him as a nurse practitioner because I collaborate with him. To me, he is a mentor. He is a guide, and he is a standard of excellence of providing patient care. And that's when it's just been such a blessing for me to be part of this practice.
A patient came to him who other facilities had turned away because she was dying, and her care was very difficult. And she was experiencing some problems that many of the doctors didn't know how to resolve. And he was not even sure he could help her. But because of his heart and his concern, he couldn't turn her away. And her last days were changed dramatically because of his care and concern for her. And I don't think that she would have had that opportunity if it hadn't been for Dr. Mathews.
Dr. Mathews' call to service and the way he lives his service, you can see that it's deeply rooted in, I think, two major areas. The first one is his call, the integrity of his call as a physician to serve people. And the other piece that I see so profoundly is his deep ability to listen. He listens with his heart, he listens with his mind, he listens with his soul. And because of this, he can very easily come up with some very beautiful solutions that are filled with values-based concepts and responses to the needs of those that we seek to serve.
He comes into the office, and if you're having a bad day, he says something to make you think you're having a great day and someone else is having a bad day. I mean, he just has a way about life.
He doesn't just live the values in terms of saying the words. He actually follows through and is the values. You know, it's easy to say that you live by the values, but it's harder still to show that in terms of action, and that's something that Dr. Mathews does. He doesn't just do it for the employees, or he also does it for the patients.
Dr. Mathews often says to me that he's very lucky to be able to practice medicine at St. Jude's. He feels like our values and our quality of care is so high, and he really enjoys practicing. And I think that really we're the lucky ones to have him here.
My selection as the Values in Action recipient is a reflection of the team that I work with. My front office staff, my medical assistants, my nurse practitioner, the Knott's Family Endoscopy Center nurses, the values of the St. Jude Heritage Group and St. Jude Medical Center. The Values in Action doesn't represent one individual, it represents the entire team.
I know when he would call to ask about my mom, it'd be 5:30, 6 o'clock, and I knew that was taking time away from him being with his family. But I think he is so genuine, and he has such a heart for his patients that he can't help himself. This is just what he does.
Literally 6 years ago today was the first date Dr. Mathews began his employment with St. Jude Heritage Medical Group. He started his journey with us on October 1st of 2001. And in the process of interviewing Dr. Mathews, it was clear to myself and several people that participate in our recruitment that this gentleman was unique. He was special. He had a sense of compassion and presence about him that was extraordinary. We've hired many physicians over the last 5-6 years, and he truly was special.
He has brought such a change to everyone's life that he's met. I mean, he's impacted everyone in a unique way and changed them for the better. And he has been an example to me of how one person can make a difference.
Dr. Mathews, I see you in so many different ways as a Joseph figure for so many of us. Also, on behalf of the entire congregation, I wish to thank you. I thank you for your dedication to your call. I thank you for taking to heart the mission, vision, and values of St. Joseph Health System, and to help us as a congregation to forward our own charism of unity and reconciliation.
Congratulations, Dr. Matthew, for your recognition this past year as the service recipient for St. Joseph Health System. You've made me proud from the very beginning when we met, and for all the care you've provided to my family and the thousands of patients in our St. Joseph Heritage Healthcare family. Thank you, Dr. Matthews.
To me, the value of service means making a difference to the people around us. No one is insignificant, and no act of kindness is too small.